Map shows a range of new U.S. missile systems are near China. September 18, 2025. A Newsweek map shows the United States has deployed 2 missile systems in Japan for a war game, including one capable of long-range strikes reaching China's coastline. Regarding the Typhoon missile system deployment, China's foreign ministry accused the U.S. of undermining its security interests and escalating the risk of an arms race. Why it matters? Facing China's military threat, particularly its navy, the U.S. has developed the Typhoon mid-range capability system, a land-based weapon capable of launching 2 types of missiles: the 290-mile range Standard Missile-6 and the 1,000-mile range Tomahawk. During an exercise in Australia in July, a Standard Missile-6 demonstrated its anti-ship capability by sinking a maritime target after being launched from the Typhoon missile system. The Tomahawk, designed for land attack, also has a ship-sinking variant. The deployment of the Typhoon missile system in Japan highlights the allied country's importance in helping the U.S. contain China. Japan is part of the First Island Chain, a north-south defensive line in the Western Pacific designed to deter potential aggression. What to know? The Typhoon missile system was officially deployed by the U.S. Army at Marine Corps Air Station Iwakuni in Japan on Monday, marking its first deployment in the country. The deployment was previously announced as part of Exercise Resolute Dragon 25, conducted by the U.S. 3 Marine Expeditionary Force and the Japan Self-Defense Force, aiming to rehearse a bilateral crisis response and contingency operations. The exercise took place across Japan and is scheduled to conclude on September 25. According to a Newsweek map, the Iwakuni-based Typhoon missile system can strike China's northern, eastern and southeastern coastline, as well as half of Taiwan, the entire Korean peninsula and parts of Russia's Far East, using Tomahawk missiles. What related image range of U.S. missile systems in Japan? Meanwhile, the Standard Missile-6 can only strike targets in waters around 3 of Japan's 4 main islands, Honshu, Kyushu, and Shikoku, from the same location. On Tuesday, China urged the US and Japan to correct the wrongful move and remove the Typhoon missile system, claiming the deployment increases the risk of military confrontation and poses a substantial threat to regional strategic security. The US and Japan need to earnestly respect mother country's security concerns and to play a positive role for regional peace and stability, not the other way around, Lin Jian, spokesperson for China's foreign ministry, commented at a press conference. Another American anti-ship weapon, the Navy Marine Expeditionary Ship Interdiction System, MESIS, was also featured during the war game. It was deployed on Ishigaki Island, one of Japan's southwestern outlying islands in the East China Sea near Taiwan. Japanese media reported that the MESIS was deployed at a Japanese army base on the island on Monday. The system consists of 2 naval strike missile launchers mounted onto a remotely operated vehicle capable of striking targets at 115 miles away. The Typhoon missile system is a long-range sea denial and standoff strike platform, while the MESIS enhances capabilities to protect critical waterways, defend key terrain and project power from ashore, the U.S. 3 Marine Expeditionary Force said. What people are saying. U.S. Marine Corps Lieutenant General Roger Turner, the 3 Marine Expeditionary Force commanding general, said in a press release on September 4, by training alongside the Japanese Western Army in realistic, combat-focused scenarios, we sharpened the war-fighting edge of our forces and present a clear, credible deterrent to any adversaries who would threaten peace and security in the Indo-Pacific. Lin Jian, spokesperson for China's foreign ministry, said at a press conference on Tuesday, in disregard of China's grave concern, the US and Japan went ahead with the deployment of the Typhoon medium-range missile system in Japan under the pretext of joint military exercise. China strongly deplores and firmly opposes the move. What happens next? It remains to be seen whether the US military will deploy additional assets to Japan to enhance the alliance's defense posture, including the long-range hypersonic weapon. By Newsweek, story by Ryan Chan, September 18, 2025.